Hi, I'm Dana with CandleScience, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own handmade bar soap using Stevenson's Melt and Pour soap base. This project is perfect for beginners and makes 6 bars of soap with 2 layers. Let's go over the items I'll be using. 1 2-pound tray of the Stevenson's White Melt and Pour soap base. This base is great because it's really moisturizing on your skin and hardens quickly, making it perfect for layering multiple colors. A 1-ounce bottle of your favorite fragrance. I'm using our lemongrass and lime fragrance oil. 1 1-ounce bottle of liquid soap dye. I've chosen Kelly Green. A funnel pouring pitcher. A glass container for pre-measuring fragrance. A soap mold. This is a 6-bar slab mold. A mixing utensil. I like to use a silicone spatula. And a digital scale. You'll also need gloves, paper towels, a stable surface for cutting, rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle, a utensil for cutting the soap. I'm using a wavy soap cutter. And easy access to a microwave. You'll need enough space to prepare your soap base, mix your fragrance and color, and allow the soap to set in the mold. A large countertop or table works great. It's a good idea to spray your workspace with rubbing alcohol to sanitize the area before you begin. You could also cover your work surface with parchment paper to make cleanup easier. We'd also recommend sanitizing your soap mold, pitcher, soap cutter, and spatula before getting started. Now that we've prepared our materials and workspace, let's begin. First, remove the soap base from the tray and cut the 2-pound block in half. For easy melting, cut the first half of the soap base into small cubes, about 1 inch in size. This will form the first layer of our soap and we'll be leaving it undyed. Next, place your pitcher on the scale, tear the scale to 0, and measure out 10.8 ounces of soap. After you've weighed your soap base, measure out your fragrance. It's important to have this step done before heating the soap base, because once the base is melted, you'll have a short window to add your scent and color before the soap starts to set. Place the jar on the scale, tear the scale, and weigh out 0.43 ounces of the fragrance. This will scent the first layer of soap. Then set the pre-measured fragrance in a safe spot off to the side until you're ready to use it. Place the funnel pitcher in the microwave and melt the first batch of soap cubes for 30-second intervals, stirring in between until the soap is fully melted. You'll want to keep a close eye on the base during the melting process and be careful not to overheat it, as this can cause the soap to have a rubbery texture. Once the soap base has completely melted, it's time to add the fragrance oil. Pour the fragrance into the base and stir slowly for about 20 to 30 seconds. Once the fragrance has fully mixed in, it's time to pour. Slowly pour the base into the soap mold to create your first layer. You'll want to fill each cavity only halfway to leave enough room for the next layer. If air bubbles form on the surface, spray alcohol on them to break them up. You can spray multiple times if needed. After the first layer has been poured, wait 5 to 10 minutes for it to start setting. This will allow the first layer to partially set and will produce 2 distinct layers by the time the second one is poured. You can check the first layer by lightly touching the surface. If it holds without breaking or rippling, it's ready for the second pour. Measure out another 0.43 ounces of fragrance oil, set it aside, and then repeat the melting process with another 10.8 ounces of cubed soap. Once the base is fully melted, you can add the fragrance as well as the dye. I'll be adding 2 drops of the Kelly Green liquid soap dye here. Once the second batch is ready to pour, quickly apply an even coat of alcohol with the spray bottle. This will ensure that the 2 layers will bind together. Then, slowly and evenly pour the green color base across the white layer. Again, spray the surface of the soap with alcohol to remove any bubbles. Keep the mold in a place where it will be undisturbed and allow the soap to set for 24 hours to harden. Once the soap has completely hardened, give each side of the mold a slight tug, allowing the soap to pull away from the mold. Apply gentle pressure on the bottom of the bars to pop them fully out of the mold. The soap is now ready to use. Wrap it tightly with plastic and store it in a cool place. For gifting or selling, you can add an ingredients label and a decorative bag or box. I hope you enjoy making your first batch of soap. Thanks for watching!